Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome to the business lecture. I mean, that's it.
Thank you.
On this channel, there is no hidden product placements, Amazon links, great straps to sell, and we do not plan to make you a gentleman. If you're not one, you will never become one.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. We're doing a paid review. This here is for Dean, and it's a little bit late, this one here, which I do apologize for. This is AP32. That's the reference for this this paid review. Reference AP32. And before I do this paid review, let's do a wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Air King, the Air King. Love this wristwatch. I love this wristwatch. Okay, we're going to jump in here. This is for Dean. Hi Archie, please call me Howard. Fuck. I'm from Arizona and have been a huge fan for about 5 years. You are hands down the most knowledgeable, informed and entertaining watch expert on YouTube. Please keep the exceptional content coming. I'm sending you $150 via PayPal because I don't expect you to do shit for free. I've attached pictures of my 5 watches. Okay. Of my 5 watches, but I only use 4 of them. One is put away for one of my daughters someday. I'm in my 60s, still working. My 5 kids are grown and married, and life is good. I got into watches about 7 years ago when I met a beautiful Italian woman who is now my fiance. The second time I saw her, she looked at the citizen on my wrist and said, "My baby, you must get decent watch." She herself wore a gold Cartier Century. She now wears a platinum Rolex Daytona. Fuck me dead. The woman has class. Jesus Christ, I hope you didn't have to fucking pay for that. My God, that's expensive. The first question, what has happened to the watch snob? Yes. That was a column that was in the Ask Men, I think in a couple of the men's magazines. The watch snob was sort of a, it was the men's magazine. What happened? It was sort of a fictitious, sort of like the Stig in Top Gear. What's happened to him? That's a good question. I used to love his column. I remember goofing off at work reading his column myself. Yes, indeed. My watches are as follows. Okay, we've got a Rolex Datejust 41. My first 2 watches were Rolex Datejust. I bought a 116234 and a second-hand chronograph 116268 7 months later. As soon as I could afford one, I love them dearly, but a year ago I became convinced from your vids that demand had gone to larger models. I looked at the glut of 36mm Datejust on Chrono and decided prices were going to drop far and fast. I sold them for about 85% of what I paid for them. I had enough to get a new Datejust 41, 126334. This watch is my collection's backbone as I wear it 3 to 4 times a week. I love this watch and I'm glad I made the move. What do I think? Look, I think the 36mm Datejust, I think there'll always be a market for them. Okay, I think there will always be a market for them. The day dates themselves there, I can tell you now, I had a day date president in 1999. This is when they only had 36mm, and unfortunately it didn't really, well, I sold it that year. It hasn't really gone up. So I don't know if I would say that they're going to lose value. I don't think that's really fair to say that. But they are a little bit small in contemporary thinking. Mind you, I talk to someone like my father. He loves 36 mil. My father is 70 years old, 71 at Christmas. And he literally loves his 36 mil. He's got a 16234. And someone like him, he reckons the 40 mils is ridiculous. So it's different era, different horses for courses. But okay. I understand. I think the biggest size is probably a better watch to have. It's kind of, I mean, you have to draw the line in the sand. It's not 1996 anymore, I'm afraid. You know, it's okay. The next piece he's got is a Cartier tank Americain 41 mil. Well, these are tricky to measure because they're rectangular. You know, white gold model 1725 in-house movement. This is my dedicated dress special occasion watch. It spoke to me the same way as your Reverso did. Ooh, I would have preferred a Reverso, I think. But anyhow, it's okay. I lusted after it for a long time. Last year, I finally found a used one. Almost unworn for about $5.5. That's not bad. That's not bad buying there. I like some of these Cartier tanks there. Okay, next piece he's got is a Zenith El Primero chronograph. Zenith Elite Port Royal GMT. Both are steel, have wonderful bracelets that I can change to straps or NATOs. I like being able to dress a watch up or down, and that's one of the reasons I selected these two. They are fantastic watches, and I'm able to change them up to fit a mood or a need. The quality of Zenith, the versatility and ease of service were factors in getting these watches. They were both second-hand a few years ago. I paid $22 for the Port Royal and $24 for the El Primero. It's pretty cheap buying. Zenith is a lot of bang per buck. They are a soft brand, but that's how it goes. And finally, we got a Cartier. I also acquired a Cartier Santos Galbee Special Edition ETA 29 mil black dial with white loomed Romans. This was about 5 years ago. I paid $2,100 for it. They only made 2,000 of them, and they're hard to find. I think it's worth a good deal more than I paid for it. It's too small for me, but someday I want to leave it as a fine watch for each. I want to leave a fine watch for each of my 5 kids, and this will be the perfect one for one of my daughters. Okie dokie. He goes on, I miss having 2 Rolexes, so I've put down a deposit on a new Explorer 1, 39 mil. The only other watch on my radar right now is another Datejust 41. No, you don't need a fucking another Datejust. You got one, that's enough. This one is the black and the white gold bezel, probably on a Jubilee bracelet. Do you think I should reverse the order? Yeah, I wouldn't be buying. If you're going to buy new, you get Steel Sports Rolex, okay? Steel Sports. You do not buy the day. You can have one, buy one, but man, you're pushing it a bit there. The Explorer 1, fuck, that is a wonderful piece. I've got one myself. They are really cool. Okay, let's keep going here. I can usually save up enough for something I want over 6 to 8 months, and when I'm saving for a watch, I do a lot of research. I read reviews, study the brand, and attempt to try on the same or similar watch if possible. Each of these pieces is dear to me, but I would like your honest opinion. Regardless whether you like my collection or not, I'll learn something. I figure all future watches will be Rolex, but I doubt I'll purchase more than 1 or 2 editions. I love what I have. Another dress watch would only cut in from the time I have with the tank Americain. Okay, fair enough there. Okay, so let's have a bit of a talk there. Let's have a look there. What do I think? I like the collection. I really do. I think there is something nice here in this collection. I think it's pretty damn good. It's nothing wrong with this as a collection at all there. the Rolex Datejust. It would have been nice if you really hung up on having two Datejust. A 36 and a 41 would have been quite acceptable, but I wouldn't be buying another 41, that's for sure. So you've got a, what have you got? You've got a 41 mil Datejust, the 126334, beautiful, beautiful piece. You've got the Cartier Tank Americain. That's. I've got to be completely honest with you. I'm just going to call this up on my. I'm just going to call this up on my device here, because I want to just have a quick look at what you've got. Let's have a look here. Fuck, did he send me any pics? I think he did. Yes, he did. He did. Okie dokie, here we go. It's having a look. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, load. Okie dokie. So the 41 mil, yes, that's beautiful. That is a nice watch there. I don't know if the Cartier Galbee is really going to be that special with an ETA movement. Cartier, they're a Richmond, they're not Rolex. I love the Santos. But Richmond sort of fucked it up by they kind of fuck. I don't know whether look. It's not a bad watch. Let's have a look here. Okay, so let's have a look here. To be completely honest with you, the Zeniths you've got, they're both pretty fucking ugly. Hence the cheap price. The Datejust is perfect. I quite like the Datejust there. It's quite nice. The Cartier Santos Galbee it's okay. It's okay. The Cartier Tank Americain, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful piece. Look, I would say yes. I would say, look, I would say definitely get the Explorer 1. And I'd possibly, if you got the Explorer 1, instead of adding another Datejust, I would try and add something sporty. Maybe an Explorer 2 would be really cool. Maybe a dive watch, like a Submariner no date, would be really cool. That's what I'm kind of thinking there. I think it's a nice all-round American collection. I think that's okay. It's okay. What can I say there? I quite like the collection. It's a nice collection. It's very meaty. Datejust, Cartier, Zenith. Add more Rolex. I think that's more sensible. How does this lady afford? I'm just really wanting to know. How does this lady fucking afford a platinum Daytona? And I hope she helps you out a bit. Is she the rich one? Are you the poor one in the relationship? Or how does that work? Indeed? That's an interesting equation. But look, don't be intimidated by the Italian woman. Remember, it doesn't matter how beautiful a woman is, they still need to fuck someone. So don't ever be intimidated by her money or her looks. So I'd definitely say, you know, that's a good backbone collection there. The Zeniths are fucking ugly. They are fucking ugly. But the Cartier's nice. The Datejust is nice. The Explorer 1 would be very nice. And maybe get a Explorer 2 and a sub. I'd possibly get rid of this. You know, I think the Zeniths that are beautiful is the El Primero, like I've got, with the 3 different eyes. and the open heart. That's kind of a cool one. I can sort of see why your one was so cheap, because it's fucking ugly. It's fucking ugly. It's fucking ugly. Yeah, so look, Dean, I think you've done well. You've got a nice little collect. Don't be intimidated by this rich Italian woman, you know. Sometimes it's smoke and mirrors, and yeah, so that's really good. That's really good. So don't be pushed around by that. But I think it's a nice collection there. It's very nice. There's some nice pieces, and you're moving in the right direction. So well done. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review on the Paul Pluta channel. This was for Howard. Tell me what you guys think, and please don't forget, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and if you haven't done a paid review, maybe consider getting one. This helps me stay full-time. It helps keep the wolf from the door. And thank you, Howard, for a chance to look at your collection. There's some nice pieces. The Cartier, I do like the tank Americain, and the Datejust is gorgeous. And the Explorer one, that's a cool piece. Keep building it there. And until next time, fuckers. Ciao, fuckers!